Games are the most fun and entertaining way, and we went to Google and typed games, and we will find video games or computer game is an electronic game that involves. The important thing is to enjoy your time, but there is something in which gamer has always differed, which is the best game in the world. And this and today's video, I am Park Gamer, and we will rank the games from good to amazing. Before we start, I ask you to press the like and subscribe button, and let us reach this video to 100 likes, and let's move on. Before we start categorizing the games will be offline, meaning there will be no games like Apex, Fortnite, and Warzone, so that it will be fair. If you want the best online games, get this video to 100 likes, and then I will decide, and let's return to our place. At Center 10, we have a game that introduces you to the world of cars and raises your adrenaline. It is not Need for Speed, but Forza. Forza is one of the best car racing games, which is characterized by wonderful graphics and a variety of cars. Let us not forget the open world where you can race, roam, or drift. But don't get too excited. Your entry into the world of racing is why you deserve this position. In Center 09, we have the famous superhero game. No, not Batman, but Spider-Man. Spider-Man is a famous superhero game where you play Spider-Man. But who among us does not know Spider-Man? Just an ordinary person who was bitten by a horse, a spider, and became a superhero and fights villains. The idea of the game is to make you Spider-Man. The game is wonderful. It is distinguished by the way it plays and moves through structures in the streets of New York, and therefore, it is this center.
This is my power, my responsibility. I am Spider-Man.
Okay, we talked about a game of cars and superheroes, and now it is a difficult time, and there is nothing better than the game Dark Souls.
Yes, indeed. As they say on pilgrimage, the fire fades, and the lords have no thrones.
Dark Souls, who among us does not know the game that makes you break your device? And this is what distinguishes it, the way of fighting and avoiding strikes with the variety of mobs. I challenge any of you to finish the game without getting angry, which is why it is in this position. In around 7th place, we have a famous zombie game, not War World Zombie, but Resident Evil. Resident Evil is a legendary game that there is no word to describe, as it is a gaming icon that made most people a gamer. In terms of the story, the zombies, the game mechanics, and the horror that literally make your heart stop.
Really, nigga?
Which is why it is in this position.
The entire world shall overflow with his grace.
What's happening to me?
Now, abandon your body.
Leads a girl. She's lost no matter what.
Now that he has chosen death.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
At Center 06, we have a battlefield. Battlefield is one of the famous shooter games with a variety of weapons and vehicles, such as tanks and planes. The gameplay is excellent in terms of graphics and gameplay, and that is why it deserves this position. Okay, we have reached the top 5 games. It will get more exciting because the competition will be fierce, and we have the famous Cube game, which has been played by 300 million people, Minecraft. Minecraft, the games that adults and children play, and there is a video about it. I advise you to watch them after this video. The game is distinguished by its freedom because its world is vast, and you can do everything, such as exploration, construction, and even going to caves and wonderful graphics. And it has its own character, which is why it is in this center. In 4th place, the famous shooter game is not Halo, but Call of Duty.
We need to roll under the radar to get this done.
Let's make sure they don't see the sunrise.
Call of Duty is one of the best games you can play, as it is distinguished in all aspects of the story, graphics, and even the multiplayer method. Who knows the character of Ghost? Do not call yourself a gamer if you have not played a single part of Call of Duty. The game is amazing, and that is why it deserves this position.
On a global scale.
We have 2 missiles incoming. If you are there, get out.
Kill civilians.
Visual on target. We need medevac now.
He wants a world war.
In position 03, we have the game that half the world's population has played. We have played it since we were young until this day. It is GTA.
Or the, I don't know, that thing, that magic. You see it in the movies. I wanted to retire from what I was doing, you know? From that.
GTA is a game. Hey, I don't need to introduce it. Who among us does not know it or have played it? From GTA San Andreas to GTA 5. Games known as the story of gangs and robbery, with freedom and wandering around the world while carrying out story missions, which is why it deserves this position. In our second place, we have a game that deserves this position, and the game I am talking about here is The Last of Us.
If it's true.
Do I need to remind you what is out there?
Once upon a time, I had somebody that I cared about. And in this world, that sort of shit's good for one thing. Getting you killed.
The Last of Us toys that, no matter what you say about them, cannot describe their magnificence. The amount of feelings in it is wonderful, as it shows you how humans survived in a world full of zombies, and about a man who lost his daughter and found a girl to protect as his daughter. The gameplay is wonderful, and I advise you to play the first part, not the second, because it is bad, and that is why it is with us.
Shot count. You see, I believe everything happens for a reason.
We don't have to do this. You know that, right?
After all we've been through, everything that I've done, it can't be for nothing.
And now everyone has been waiting for this moment. The whole world wants to know the best game, ladies and gentlemen, and the gamer is in first place for us as the best game in the world, God of War.
My son.
God of War is the first game in the world and deserves this position. The game is wonderful in all aspects, from the story, the killers, and how it depicts the angry hero who seeks revenge on the Greek kings, to the wise person who teaches his son and tries to forget the legend of the ghost of Sparta. And for this reason, it deserves this position.
Miss, nothing will stand in our way. Again.
And here ends today's video. I hope you like it. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and write to us in the comments. Who deserves first place? Heart Gamer, and we're with you, and peace.